Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. My name is Siti Adilah binti Maskor. My matric number is MPP 181175. My research title is PLICAS, a formative assessment tools to enhance interactivity and learning effectiveness in vocational classroom. Okay, the key purpose of this study is to gain an understanding the benefits of implementing PLICAS for vocational learning effectiveness in vocational classroom. This study is designed to obtain information about how teachers use PLICAS as a formative assessment tools on the vocational classroom interactivity and students' learning effectiveness. Okay, so I used two methods in qualitative data collection research. The first is observations and the second is interview. Okay, for the observations, okay, it altered behaviors of observed groups by the presence of the researchers, and it takes time to build trust with participants. Okay, this is because we can see observation is not an easy as we do an interview. Okay, we want to see the real habits of the respondents, the real what we can say, the real attitude of the student, okay, of the respondent. Okay, for the interview, okay, it provides a comfortable setting for participant in interview. Okay, it being a subjective study, context and background are important, and we should record as much detail as possible. Okay, for the observation, okay, it is subjective or response bias can be eliminated if observation is done accurately. For example, we should avoid non-response bias. Okay, and then we can see the information obtained relates to what is currently happening. It is not complicated by either the past behavior or future attitudes. For example, the observation must be done while the vocational classroom is being held. Okay, while we run this observation, okay, for the two types group, which is the control group and the treatment group, which is will be implement the PLICAS and conventional method. Okay, from that we can see what is the students' behavior. Then this method is independent of respondents' willingness to respond. Okay, for example, respondent must not be aware of the presence of researchers so that observations on learning effectiveness and classroom interactivity are successful conducted. Okay, this is very important. We must highlight this point because observation is not easy like we do the interviews, we do the questionnaire. Okay, this is very important for us to see what is the real attitude of the students. Okay, and then for the interviews, okay, we do in-depth interviews. Okay, in-depth interviews could be conduct intensive individual interview with a small number of respondents, okay, which is vocational teacher, to explore their perspective on a particular idea, program or situations. They aim to get more complete picture of a particular subject or problem. For example, the vocational teachers will be prepared by questions that relate with vocational teachers' perceptions of using PLICAS as a formative assessment tools. Okay, the question will be provided for the teachers. Okay, for us to get the teachers' perceptions, okay, of using PLICAS. Right. So for the conclusion is, conducting a good quality of an observation and interview must be content and active listener, patience and flexibility. Okay, that's all from me. Thank you.